Another big game from the group stage, the beginning of the group stage. The Africa Cup of Nations qualifying for 2021 is officially done. It is Angola versus Gambia, and it has officially ended. Gambia coming from behind with winning. Actually, they came from behind beautifully in this game, scoring 3 goals, defeating Angola by score of 3-1. ASSAN CEESAY getting a double in this game. The Belgian striker has been somewhat okay, I feel like, for Gambia. Obviously, this was kind of a game where I wasn't really expecting this type of result. I was looking at the Sudan game, I was watching the Senegal contest, and this was not a sort of game where I expected ASSAN CEESAY to score 2 goals in. And it was really in quick succession as well, the 16th minute and the 18th minute, both of which had some beautiful, beautiful play. Honestly, I feel like when I watch African football in general, I see a lot of more individualized efforts. Obviously, you know, we can talk about the likes of Sadio Mane. You could say the Riyad Mahrez free kick versus Nigeria, individualized effort. The entirety of Hakim Ziyech's run with Morocco, it was pretty much just him and Hakimi. I feel like the entire tournament that were just flanking down the right, doing an absolute madness for Morocco, although they were eliminated by Benin in the round of 16. So, I mean, that's a completely different story. But you see a lot of individualized efforts, but when you can get team goals like Gambia were doing in this game, it is sensational. And honestly, it's a really good start to the group for them, because Congo are in the group, Gabon are in the group, and Angola are in the group, and these are all kind of really difficult games to sort of get around. Obviously, Congo had a very, very tough time in their contest against Senegal. Didn't really quite get it kicked off in the way that you'd expect, but I think nonetheless, actually, now that I think about that, I don't know how Senegal versus Congo actually ends up being a group game, because Gambia, Gabon, and Angola are all in this group together, but Congo ended up facing Senegal, who are in a different group. I'm a little confused about that, but we'll come back to that in a later moment. But 3-1 to kick off what will be a tough group, because, I mean, in this group you also have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with Gabon, who I believe they also play tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or they play on Friday. But all of these games, essentially, they're really, really big games when you want to get kicked off in the right fashion, and especially in the right moments. You want to get an opening victory. You want to set the tone for your qualifying campaign, because I know the Africa Cup of Nations just took place just this past summer, but I mean, when you think about this, and there's also the 2022 World Cup qualifying, which is a completely separate entity in which Angola and Gambia have already played each other, it's a very, very tough sort of fixture list. I mean, especially in the international breaks, you only get, what is it, a week and a half at most, and then, you know, you are right back in the thick of it. So for them to essentially have these types of games where they can, you know, get the tournament, or not the tournament specifically, but get the qualifying kicked off in the right manner for them, I think it's a fantastic thing for teams, obviously like Gambia, I guess, less than Angola. But Angola, guys, I think are a team who, if they continue to promote their youth, they will see some sort of results in the future. They had an amazing team at the U17 World Cup, which just is actually, I can't say just taking place, but was taking place. They're in the semifinals of that tournament right now. Angola making the round of 16 of that tournament off of some beautiful, beautiful youth play, which hopefully we'll get to see eventually in the eventual coming years of Angola, or maybe even in the next year or two. Maybe even in the 2022 World Cup, if Angola can find qualifying a bit easier for that. But Gambia, guys, coming back from 1-0 down, Wilson scoring the first goal for Angola, ASSAN CEESAY scoring back-to-back goals in the 16th and 18th minute to give Gambia the 2-1 lead, and then in the second half, near the death of the contest, Souleymane Mare scoring the third and dagger goal, the third final goal to assure Gambia a victory. Gambia actually had a pretty decent amount of shots on target. It was kind of split at possession base. I think Gambia led 55-45 in possession, but a lot of the entire, you know, shots in this contest, I think it was a combined 22 shots in total, 7 of which were on target for Gambia, 5 of which were on target for Angola. So there were a lot of shots in this contest, a lot of dribbling as well. I can't even talk to you about the successful dribble numbers in this game, because they are blasphemous, because there's so many of them. But nonetheless, guys, Gambia coming back from behind, getting a good victory to kick off the Coupe d'Afrique 2021 qualifying campaign with a victory, and I think it's a good start for Gambia, and it's something that I'm looking forward to seeing more of. You may see more Gambia videos on this channel. You're going to see a lot of Africa Cup of Nations qualifying videos, but yeah, I think this international break, there's so many avenues and angles that I try to reach. So hopefully, you know, if you guys end up seeing 6 or 7 videos on this channel, hopefully some of them will be with footage, but I do apologize if some of them aren't. I wanted this one to be, but yeah, the copyright was just a little too bizarre. But thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.